that word. That's good.
Don't use the abridged Sky version. We'll never.
Abridged? Abridged? Please, I think we all want the second abridged Kai episode, don't we? Hold on. Let's see if there we go.
Woo! We have a screen.
Yeah, okay, so I'll play a video game.
Oh, so you play Shogun 2!
Of course, I play tons of video games.
All the video games.
I'm fine. Couch. Play this. Do we have sound?
Awesome! The couch needs to move.
Let's see if we have sound. Let's try this.
Push the couch over.
No, the sound's,
The sound is no.
There's no sound?
The sound is made of no.
I'm worried about the feedback.
I can turn down.
That's not gonna work. Ah! It's not happy with that.
I'm trying to get it. Whoa. Okay. Everyone close your eyes for a second. Let's play Who's in My Mouth. The correct answer is Mr. Popo every time. Okay. These guys are awesome for putting... Alrighty. That sounds really good. I'll just hold it like right there. Let's see if... Do we have a sound cable to plug into this at all?
I'm not a vent staff, but I think the vent staff is getting it.
Okay, perfect. No worries. We'll just hold off on that. And
Can we at least move the couch over a little? So that
yeah, we can. I can do that right now. I got it! I must keep it away. My goodness. Well, you know what? It can't possibly get worse. I'm going to walk this way. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Dragon Ball Z Abridged and all the abridged stuff on the internet. First of all, I want to say thank you, everyone, for giving your support, enjoying the show, giving it a chance, and just following the work. We really do appreciate it. From the bottom of our hearts, we really, you know, it wouldn't be as popular if people didn't enjoy talking about it or watching it, because we really do enjoy making it for you guys. So that's just a personal thank you for me. Okay. That being said, you satiate our insatiable egos somehow. That was funnier in my head. Okay. Jeez, I can't even breathe. Okay. So, I'll do a brief summary of what Team 4-Star is and how it got started. Team 4-Star started 5 years ago, this weekend actually. The first episode was posted on June 3rd, and in about 5 years, it is way more popular than it should be. It's really awful, guys, seriously. Come on now, you should just watch PewDiePie Let's Plays. That's where the real quality work is. Do you know how much time he spent? Well, I don't know, he has autism, I don't know. But it's been amazing, because we go back to the first episode and we realize what a giant piece of garbage it was in comparison to how good our recording quality is now. It's really interesting, but it started with a chat with me and Kaiser Neko, who is the editor, plays Trunks and King Kai and Zarbon and Berter and who? And Gregory, the best character of all time. I asked him a question, and it was, if you could abridge any series, what would it be? He was working on Lupin the Third abridged at that time. I was working on G Gundam abridged at that time. And what he said was, oh, I'd love to abridge Dragon Ball Z. I asked him why he didn't. Because at the time, Lani Pator and several others were working on the DBZ abridged movies. They all had their own shows, so they didn't want to start up a whole different show and then take attention away from their main show, which happened later. We then talked to Lani. Well, Masa go first if you'd like to play Goku with Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Masako said yes immediately. We then talked to Lani. Lani was a bit hesitant because at the time there were many other Dragon Ball Z abridges. There was about 30 of them. And when they started doing the abridged movies, those guys weren't too happy. But we went through with it, and we know, ever since then, it's been a snowball of craziness, and we've been able to travel around and meet so many awesome fans of the work, and you know, we're just really appreciative of everything. So, in the end, go Snapper. That is all. Go Snapper was created the first night of scripting. I am completely serious. We were just throwing ideas around, because when we were casting, before we even scripted, we were casting out. I had one character. I had Yajirobe. I was just happy to be in the project, right? How things changed quickly. So we were just tossing out roles, and like Lanny was going to play Vegeta, and Piccolo, and Krillin, and Mr. Popo. And Frieza originally too, but we went with Little Grebo, who aced that one. Did a great job. Lanny's Frieza was quite good too. It sounded exactly like the Funimation dub's Linda Young, which is really weird because he's a guy, and Linda Young is a 60-year-old, and Linda Young was like 55, 60. It's strange. So we were doing I hopped into the chat. All right, Tom, can you do a gruff voice? Hi. All right, you're Nappa. And that is how it happened, I'm not kidding you. It's very bizarre because that's just weird to me. That still is weird to me. Wow, I could have gone to Lanny if I didn't take that role. He would have been everyone in that saga. Oh no. He can do it too, because Lanny has a lot of range. He's an incredibly good actor. But ever since then, it's been a lot of fun. And
I moved on to playing Dende. Of course, in season 2, I will kill you. Don't you dare call me by that name. Don't you dare call me by my slave name. Someday I'm gonna look up at your head on a pike. I'm gonna wave like this. With an honest to God smile on my face.
I love it.
Yeah, I bet you.
oh, Dende and Popo, I can't wait, because Dende's such a stoic, evil little bastard. And Mr. Popo is evil, focused into one corporeal being. They're gonna get along famously. Wait, are we gonna have a problem?
I don't know. Are we?
They're gonna love each other. It's gonna be like Cheech and Chong. I was trying to make a reference there, but yeah. Anyways, and then of course we met the enigmatic character of Guru. I am the Ghost Snap of season 2. He lived as he died, painfully and slowly. He was a perfect example of exactly what you need to be a great actor. Don't emote whatsoever, and force the voice as hard as you can. It is the true level of quality. Oh yes.
Did you get a long nail?
And then then of course there was Voldo. He lived as he died, fast.
He was very interesting to play because he was very bizarre character.
And for him, I completely took the voice. I did a terrible impression of the shrink guy from Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
I will make you fun-sized.
That's just you got a thing? 1 second. Hold on. Do this right. Okay.
Test all the things.
Test all the things.
All of the everything?
I'm pretty
How do I plug this in?
Now it's on fire. The flame is on the side.
And then...
Do it quick.
It's like playing Operation. It's like playing Operation. You can't touch the sides.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna steal it. This is my joke, not his. It's like Operation, you can't touch the sides. It's making a bridge series. Alright, hold on. You know how loud this is. Yeah, I'll try the other one.
You're not supposed to touch the sides.
I suck at this game. Let's see if this works. Yes, it is dubstep, Josh. Alright, here we go.
Yo, Skrill, drop it hard.
This is what happens when Kaiser Neko is waiting on lines. And that's the first video. There you go. That's some high quality level entertainment. What's relevant right now? Don't step and go step. Let's do both at the same time. Yo, man, come on. But in season 3, we are cranking on through that. We're just about to reveal the androids, all 5 of them, and then the movie 3 more. A lot of androids.
All the androids.
It's a gimmick, and then Cooler comes back and he's a robot. It's like, that's kind of the gimmick right now.
All the robots?
So many robots for
I know.
100 robots.
Okay.
No. Put it on your shirt. And we can adjust it down here.
Oh.
That's why you're getting so much static. It's because you're just right on top of it.
Okay. Damn it. Is that good? Is that good?
How do we think?
Oh, there we go. That's great. Awesome. Thank you.
I wonder why they developed those clips.
I don't know, but it works, and these guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for getting us set up. Thank you. Is good? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is just how my normal voice sounds. There we go. But season 3, we're very excited because it is. Is it longer than Boo? I think it's about the same length as Boo.
No, it's actually longer.
Boo's longer? Boo's over 100 episodes. I don't like Boo.
No, if you count the Great Saiyaman Saga, I think it's like 180.
Who counts the Great Saiyaman Saga?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, that's fun. Whoa. Gohan has an episode. We're switching the focus of the show. It's all about Gohan. Yeah. Yeah.
The man who can't dodge!
That is a line from the show. You need to say it louder in that man's ear, though. Captain Timo needs to hear everything. Wait, you're wearing a Commander Shepard shirt, and you're wearing a Captain Timo. So are you a captain or a commander? You're both? Get out of the military. That's not how it works.
I'm Commander Timo. This is my favorite die on the Citadel.
But season 3, we're very excited. Did you all see the newest episode? Yeah, 34.
It's bacon
I want
flavor.
to profusely not apologize for the ending scene. If anything, I would make him watch it again with inappropriate music in the background. Because I came up with that, and I'm so proud of that. That was the sex scene. I came up with that 2 years ago.
That was brilliant!
In the team effort, that was all me though. That one right there, all me, and I'm so proud of that. I also came up with Yamcha dying. I'm not as proud of that one. Dark, yeah, that was, but I hope with that scene we have debunked every single fan fiction out there. I have read some of the fan fiction of Vegeta Bulma, making it tender and romantic. Please. Vegeta romantic. What universe do you live in? Because Vegeta's from a different one. Romance, is that what happens after I leave?
I like how you didn't edit out
The what?
the fuck on the end.
That scene, an FUCK was given. Sorry, I can't swear on this panel. 18 plus one I can, which is tomorrow. But in season 3, I will be playing Cell. And I'm scared crapless of playing him because he is probably the most popular villain of the entire franchise. Well, he has 3 voices, so I actually originally was going to be playing Captain Ginyu and Raccoon, but they sounded more like Second Form Cell and Perfect Cell, so I gave up those roles so I could play Perfect Cell. And
The first one sounds a lot like this. I'm coming for you, Piccolo. Nom, come get your greenery.
you're really freaky.
Oh, I'm just starting. I got like 8 episodes of me.
And second fork there sounds like he has a string in his mouth. And then finally, when he hits perfect sail, he is, well, perfect sail. Come on, Teklo, come get your greenery. Mwah.
You got anyone else to do?
And, maybe some characters in Boo will say, hey, Dende's all throughout Boo. And he's gonna get really creepy. Oh no, go on. It's a shirt. You can't wear shirts here anymore. Better take your shirt off. You know what I realized he is? When we were writing it, before I even watched Parks and Rec, he's just gonna turn into April from Parks and Recreation. I just want to destroy the world. Take your shirt off. Go on. It's a rule now here. You gotta do it. Do it now. Who's this? This is my girlfriend. Really? Wow.
Wait, are you gonna age Dende?
No, same voice the whole time. That's so much funnier in my opinion. And you know, Boo Saga, that's a couple years away. We'll worry about it then. But yeah, but in Helsing, Alucard is Archer with magical powers.
Yes.
Pretty much. He is the true villain of Helsing.
The true villain.
No!
There's some block.
He's the Mr. Popo.
Stupid mic box.
Mr. Popo and Alucard go out for beers every Friday. Conflict, they're best friends.
So, how many did you kill this week?
I killed like 5.
Oh, God.
But no, I have a couple other. I have another video I'll play a little bit later. It's like kind of like we're doing a new side project. Actually, I'll play it now. Screw it. You guys were all patient enough, and with me. I will forewarn you, it's very, very short, and there is a terrible swear word at the end of it. Oh,
no.
Bring it! Bring it!
Oh no.
It is bad.
Engage!
It is the C word, okay? It is a bad one.
Oh no.
Hands up, who's going to be offended?
Shut the door back.
You're going to be offended? No. No one's going to be offended?
She's in the front row. She
I'm just going to say bleep when he says it, okay?
Front row is not. Front row cannot be offended.
Get up now. Those
She would. She come to 18 plus now tomorrow. It's fine. I'm pretty much. I'll say that for tomorrow anyway. So I need a video for that. It's all good. It's all good. But I will answer Q&As, do requests, talk about different things, you know, in the different series that I am honored to take part in. I'll give it to the man who's I'll give it to the man who's dressed incredibly fancy right there. And you wear your sunglasses inside. Classy.
What is Napa producing after Citizen Napa?
Honestly, he's getting into voiceover work now. Definitely, honestly, I think he stands a good shot at playing the Hulk. For production, he produced Iron Man 3. He's producing all of the Marvel superhero movies. He is a billionaire. His life is just a success story. 5 Academy Awards, truly amazing.
Damn it, Napa.
Please. More money, more funny. More money. Sir who's not as fancily dressed. I'm comparing you to him, dude.
It's becoming Norwegian, isn't it?
Yes.
When is the next Hellsinger Bridge episode supposed to come out?
Okay, I can spoil this now because we're not actually releasing an episode next. Technically, we're releasing what is tentatively called Hellsing Episode 0. It will be utilizing all the footage we have skipped in the form of a business meeting. And a performance review. And I literally cannot do half the jokes at this panel. Because Alucard says them. I'm going to give you, pretty much, they have to have a performance review. And, as always, Alucard has a different opinion from how we performed that year. I really can't wait for tomorrow night's panel. I really want to, that one joke. I'm so happy about how it turned out. Actually, we had Kaiser test run it at another panel. Someone cried. Proud. But there is, in Helsing, no one knows about it. Alucard wasn't told about it. There is a suggestion box. And then, at the end of the meeting, Integra has to pull it up and read off the suggestions. Again, I can't say any of these at the regular panel. There'll be more focus on Ceres and all the other characters as well as Alucard. We'll actually be using the first season of Hellsing for footage. Alucard, I don't want to repeat of the 90s.
Hopefully you do remember the 90s.
We cut back to the old 90s anime. This isn't a swear word, but so I can say it.
Tell me, Alucard, what was your first BJ like?
Oh, well, let me tell you something. It was amazing.
What did it taste like?
And then Alucard just a shocked expression, and then cut to 3 seconds later, and cuts to the villain of the first season and impales it across.
To be fair, my joke was funny.
Yes, so that will be what is coming out next. Then Hellsing 4, and I am scared of Hellsing 4 because of the graphic content of that episode.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm cutting most of that. I'll admit that right then and there.
Right.
When you have a 5-minute death scene that is essentially porn, I'm gonna have to cut that for YouTube. I should make a what? A red series? Get on that. An uncut version? No, there'll be no comedy. It'll be very awkward to watch. But I have a good capper with the major.
Okay.
You know, I found it's very difficult to write witty Nazi jokes that are not offensive. So I stopped caring if they were offensive. The guy sat down and just got right back up as I said that. I'm sorry. He's not even looking. Anyways, next question. You right there in the front.
Okay.
What are you cosplaying as?
Latios from Pokemon.
Okay. I actually cosplayed as Gary Oak. I can honestly say I've never had so much.
Jerry Mother Effin' Oak?
I actually, at my job, I had a custom-made bling that said Gary Motherfucking Oak. I wore tearaways and I had light-up Kanye's the whole time. And when I went to the Pokemon shoot, everyone was like, "Oh my gentle God." Yo, break it down. I'm swag for life. Yo, Ash, let's go. And then 8 Ashes just beat me down for a photo. Like, YOLO, man, YOLO. Gary, where are the girls that parked about back of the car? I'm free riding today. What is your question? I cosplayed as Gary Oak.
You're doing the mic thing again.
I am? It's because it kept not working.
Oh, was it not?
Yeah, it's because it actually points to the outside, so if I have to... There we go, is that good?
It doesn't
All right,
look
that's
fake.
fine. All right, that's good, let's go.
What is your question?
First, deny or explain. A friend of mine has a theory on why the Hellsing episodes take a year to come out, and it's because you guys spend the entire year coming up with great jokes.
That actually might be part of it because it goes through a massive... It was just, originally it was just supposed to be a one-shot, but people really wanted a second episode, which I was very happy about. And there's a year of writing involved in it. What I do is I watch the OVA over and over and over again. Then I watch Archer just steal all those jokes and put them in that show, and that is the writing process. No. I actually wrote the first 2 Hellsings before I even watched Archer. I'm just like, oh my god, Archer and Alucard are the exact same character. Except Alucard has godlike power. Whoa. The reason why it takes a year is because Kaiser's the editor. He's a script editor. He also writes the show with me, and he edits the main DBZ show. He can't do 1-to-1. It would slow down Dragon Ball Z abridged episode production.
Yeah.
That being said, I can admit we are going up to 2 a year.
Okay.
Now we are. It's no longer just going to be it'll be Halloween, and then one halfway through the year when we get a chance to. On top of that, we have the DBZ movies. We have the side videos we're working on now too. So it's just we want to make sure that the focus of the series of our work remains on Dragon Ball Z, because Hellsing at most will be 11 to 12 episodes long. Because they have a prequel now, because they have Hellsing the Dawn, which is during World War II, which is it was so much fun because Alucard's a 13-year-old Molly. Same voice.
Oni-chan. What are we doing with the dead Oni-chan?
That person in the back really liked that. Okay. And, you know, that's generally the main reason. But I think it does, having that much of a break between episodes, really does help with the writing process, so I can pretty much remove all the terrible jokes, which are most of them. Because what you personally find funny, what other people find funny, are always going to be different, because humor is subjective. There are people who will watch Hellsing and think it's not funny, and they're completely legitimate in that claim, because it is raunchy and terrible. Jan Valentine got us to that level. Good old Jan. Yes, he will have a scene in Hellsing 3.5. Guess who found the suggestion box? Goodness, it feels like a place so I can exert my creativity. And Tigger's going to have to read it.
Oh. It is a lie.
I don't want to, it's terrible.
It is a lie. Come on, don't puss out. Fine, I'll read it. Oh my God, I'm not reading that either. Bad.
So yeah, two more for you.
You have two more questions?
Yes.
There's other people with hands up.
Fine, go
You
ahead,
in?
get them, then come back to me.
All right, fine dressed person.
Thank you. How much do you
That was vain. It was the person behind you. You can go. You can go. And then you.
How much do you like penguins?
Oh, let me tell you about penguins. Here, let me ask you, guess where my favorite animal is. It's Antarctica, where penguins are. My favorite theatrical review is Mars and the Penguins. Guess who my favorite Batman villain is?
The penguin.
No, it's Joker. Come on. This guy. Easy question. A lot, though. So much.
He's gone forever, as he should be. And person in the hood.
Alright, so you've probably been asked before, but have you ever got any problems from like the owners of Dragon Ball?
No, absolutely not. They mail us gift baskets all the time. Toriyama personally flew to our house and shook my hand. I cannot comment on any of that. All I can say is I'm glad we're still online. It's interesting because we sit in a very gray area of copyright. If we were actually acting out the scenes in costume, be no issue. But since we're using the actual copyrighted footage, bit of an issue. But still technically covered under fair use. So.
Is that what you have to disclaimer?
Is that what you have to disclaimer? Well, then we want people to watch Dragon Ball Z because it is a show. It is a. Kai is really good. Z is aged. Kai is really good. Kai is what it should be. It truly is. I mean, they cut out all the unnecessary parts of the show, and it's such a fluid motion. There are some episodes where like Trunks was powering up for a whole episode. That is a bad episode. Poor the dub actor Eric Vale. He had to do that whole episode. Just, that sucked. So what do I do for this episode? You yell a lot. What else? You yell a lot. Uh-oh. But, you know, I'm just glad we can keep making, the show that people somehow, for some reason, find funny. You, sir, in the front row.
I've seen you do cameos in, like, Palatine Champions, Fairy Tale Bridge as a lullaby flute.
Yes.
Are there any ones that you either turned down or weren't able to do?
Oh, lots.
That you want to do?
Well, if anything I turned down, it's because I really didn't want to do it. One guy contacted me, and he was doing I believe an Ocarina of Time, not Ocarina of Time Abridged, it was Wind Waker Abridged. And he wanted me to use my Ghost Nappa voice as like the main villain, and I'm like, no. No. Because if you're gonna, get someone to cameo, it should be this so they can actually do a performance that you like, not just for the voice so people will show up because they do that one voice. That's how I view it anyways. If they, for example, one guy asked me to play Ghost Nappa in a series. The reason I said yes to it was because it's a spoof of Ghost Nappa. Literally, the show is about trying to make an No, it was Inagata DeVita who does Meta Abridged. He does Metabots Abridged, and it's a completely meta version of the show. So they're trying to make an abridged series the whole time. That's why they call it Meta Abridged. So I'm playing Ghost Nappa in that, as they try and sell my Ghost Nappa away by making a pact with the devil so they can be internet popular. And it backfires. And they can't get rid of him. Also, I played Ghost Raichu in Pokemon Bridged. Raichu. And everyone would just say, haha, Ghost Raichu. No, guys, comment on the actual episode. I'm like, I warned them, if I'm showing up doing Ghost Nappa voice, that's all people are going to talk about. And I'm not saying that out of ego, I'm saying that out of warning. What's up? Okay, never mind. You, sir, in the back.
Is there any more songs in Nappa's voice coming out?
Yes. We actually were going to release it as a promo, but unfortunately there was no karaoke version of the song. So we had our friend make a karaoke version of the song that never existed.
And it may or may not be a 4-non-long song. The lyrics are, hey, yay, 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 yay. Hey, yay. I say, hey, what's going on? So that might be a thing in the future.
Well, I know what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, same.
I am as well. No karaoke version of that song existed. We were completely surprised. Oh, because it was a forum post. Someone made it as a joke to someone else. It was never meant to be popular and it just became popular.
Like most stuff on the internet.
Exactly. Like Let's Plays.
It wasn't popular and then the internet happened.
The wolf. Or the fox. Fox! Fox! I corrected myself. It's gonna eat you! I'm sorry. That looks awesome, by the way, I gotta say.
Do you guys actually run and monitor the Crimson Club on Twitter?
Yes. The reason why there's gonna be a joke about why we haven't updated on that at the Crimson FUCKER Twitter, which is Alucard's personal Twitter. It's because Integra took it away.
Oh no!
Come on, sit through this. I'll give you back your Twitter. You know that's a foolish mistake. You're gonna regret that in like 5 minutes. But yes, that was the funny thing is we actually launched that 2 weeks before we actually uploaded the episode, and we premiered it at a con. And this third question after we premiered the episode was, that Twitter's been a thing for 2 months. That Twitter's been a thing for 2 weeks. Well, absolutely, everything you're watching takes place in the past. I felt so smart when I said that. You sir right there. Yes.
How did you guys and Doug Walker end up reading 50 Shades of Grey?
It was completely random, actually. We I was checking into the hotel, and the guys were there waiting for me. And Doug was checking in at the same time. We just started chit-chatting. We had met him in the past. We actually, first con we ever guested at, which was Yomicon. We actually played that card game from Inglourious Bastards, where you put things in your head. And we played it with Linkara, Little Karibo, and Angry Joe. I was just sitting there going, I'm just like, I like your shows, everybody. I was tweaking hard as a fanboy. I was like, oh, don't screw up. Oh, you And it was just random. We told him we told him 50 Shades of Grey he should swing by. So we actually did the middle of our 18+ panel, and we just sat down and read it for an hour straight, and that was so much fun, and everything. I mean, Anfish with his Nicolas Cage impression. I want you inside me. It was way better. Mine's getting better. I like when you don't move. Turns me on. My Goddess was exploding. I was so good. Tim Curry killed me though. Nowhere stays still. Oh, that winded me. Wow, ouch. It was just random, and we did it again at Yomicon. That was also a lot of fun. Which was funny is I got back home and I went to a friend's house. We also went to John St. John, the guy who plays Duke Nukem. We went to his panel with the book. I was dazed. I had consumed way too much alcohol that was legal, and so I'm just blushing all the time, just like, there's people here. And he read, my inner goddess was doing the dance of the 7 nightingales. I get back home, and first thing my friend says, I saw you on Reddit. What? So I went on there and I had like 2,000 comments on it. I'm just like, what happened? And I'm drunk in this scene. And everyone like, wow, that guy on the left is a complete cheat. Like, it was a mean insult towards me. I'm like, oh, it's so true. I am drunk though. It's the best comment we got. Oh, I'll say that for the 18+ panel. It's about me though. Very, very positive. You're right there, sir.
Will you be doing any more hentai games?
That was, okay, I heard about this. That was Masako and Kaiser Neko and, oh, what's his name? From that guy with the glasses. Benzai. They dubbed porn. And I'm so jealous.
If you look deep enough in the guywiththeglasses.com, you'll
Oh, it's probably somewhere in the forgotten realms of things that should never be watched.
2 hours to find it again.
That's that site for you. It's pretty bad. I think what was it? Exchange it was called?
No, I think it's 2. It was the second game.
Oh God, please no. I don't know anything about that game though. No.
All I know is they have a sex change.
A sex change happened to Monster plays the sex change guy, right? Yeah, that works. It really does. You can do a girl voice so convincingly that it's horrifying.
Touch me here. Like what?
No, not like that. Much worse.
Yeah, much worse.
Alrighty, any other questions? Okay, repeat question. What's up, man?
So in the manga of Hellsing,
Yes.
Apparently the writer actually had the running joke where Sarah Victoria's breasts just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Are you guys going to do something like that in Hellsing?
Yeah. I like how I noticed. Master, why are my breasts getting bigger? Because you're becoming a seductress. Soon you'll be seducing men by the hundreds. Don't worry, get used to it after the first 50. Why do you know so much? For like 40 years I was a girl. And I cleaned up, let me tell you. It's too much fun. It is way too much fun. Question back there, sir.
Do you play Team Fortress 2 by chance?
I did for like 100 hours 2 years ago. Highest kills was 27 as the heavy. I stayed in front of the cart. Everyone was dying. We didn't get stopped once. Champion. I just stopped playing at that point.
The reason I asked this is because I remember watching one of your advertisement videos for how you were going to attend an anime convention.
Yep.
And you did the Nope.ADI reference.
I love that video.
Nope.ADI.
That was great. I still wonder how Kaiser did that, because he just reanimated it. He actually colored all that in customized. The amount of work he puts into the series is astonishing. For example, in the sixth episode, when they're trained, fifth episode, when they're about to train for Popo's training. First rule. Any questions? Yeah, I have a question. And he cuts back. Krillin isn't there. Krillin is there in that shot. Kaiser cut him out and re-tiled in the whole scene.
Oh wow!
Just for that one joke, and that's how much work he puts into that. Second episode, Kaiser had to do something for the first time ever. When Piccolo is like, yeah, don't worry, you're gonna like this. His head veins are throbbing. So Kaiser cut his mouth out and retract that on a different line of editing, and they resynced that on a completely different line.
Actually, that leads me to another question. If I may.
Okay.
Why do you not have the first episode of DBZ Abridged on YouTube?
It is on there actually.
Yeah, they recently put it back.
It got put back. It's because when we first released it, the internet, things happen, and probably for the better because it wasn't as good as the second episode. We're much more proud of the second episode because the first episode has a fourth wall breaking joke, and I hate those. Only person allowed to do them is Little Creepo. Because he did them from the get-go. His whole series is a fourth wall breaking joke. Yes, exactly. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
Do you read any other manga and shows you do?
Do I read the manga?
Not of the shows you do.
One Piece. I really like One Piece. Berserk, Gantz. I haven't read any Berserk or Gantz for 2 years. And I'm going to binge read soon. You fools! You had to wait for your chapters. Not me! Probably only 4 chapters of Berserk, though. Damn it. The Breaker?
Yeah.
I've been told to check out that one. It's really popular right now. There's like a town, there's like a wall, and there's like giants trying to get in, but they don't. Apparently it's popular. That's Attack on what? Attack on Titan? I'm loving all the parody uploads of that, though. The funniest one is My Little Pony. I will state that, and I don't like My Little Pony.
Hey, to each their own.
To each their own? Exactly. Though Napa does like My Little Pony. He is a brony. And Fluttershy is best pony to him, not to me. Yay. There you go. Finally dressed man again.
Oh yeah.
I have 2 quick questions. One, are you guys going to be holding any auditions for your series, you as a team for Dragon Ball Z or individually, somewhere down the line?
For Dragon Ball Z, we cast within our network of actors for people we know they have a proper recording setup, they're reliable, and they're not crazy. A lot of actors are crazy.
I wonder why.
Alright.
We have only for one crazy person, and that's Lanny.
My second question was,
Yeah.
I have a film review show I'm doing. I'm just wondering.
Give me a card. Give me a card.
Here's your card.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I stole that from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I see where Johnny Depp. Here's my card. Thank you. I will check this out. Film noir. Film critic. Detective Steve. So you dress as a detective.
Yes.
I have a plot hole that needs solving. Can we talk about Batman Dark Knight Rises then? Let's talk about plot holes. Why was the first hour pointless? Red Letter Media Review needs to do the same thing for Dark Knight Rises that they did for Prometheus. What was the black goo? What's the black goo? Oh, there we go. Okay, it works.
Actually, my main purpose is I'm doing a review of Star Wars Episode 2. I wanted you to point out what you consider to be the biggest plot hole from that movie.
The biggest plot hole of that movie. Apparently, Padme and Anakin were in love? Nope. He literally was the least attractive male imaginable on an emotional level. He just, I'm so angry and jealous, man. I love you. What? That doesn't match up. Thor has a better love story than that movie does. I'm Thor. I love you. Makes sense to me. Twilight has a better love story than the Star Wars prequels. Wanna what? Bella can be crazy and into that if she's crazy. Padme was a smart person. Red Letter Media really knocked that movie out of the park. Oh my goodness. Also, have you ever seen Red Letter Media? You're missing out. It's a very good review. And as someone who reviews, you probably go up and like, they're the best.
That he tears apart the Star Wars prequels like no other, which
And each review is an hour and a half.
Question, why am I even reviewing
Each review is an hour and a half long, and it's funnier than any other review I've seen, honestly. Because they reviews it as an 80-year-old retired serial killer. So occasionally he cuts back to him, here we are in my basement. He's looking around, here we go, and over here, just pans over, there's a woman chained to the wall for a second. And we have some things, I'm just like, whoa, go back, what? It's the height of humor in that regard. It's called Red Letter Media. It's definitely top-notch reviewing. I think every reviewer looks up to them now, too.
I'm looking for constructive criticism on the series, so if you have time to leave a comment on, say, like, one episode.
The best advice I can give you, because you're throwing humor in there, too, right?
Yeah.
The best advice I can give for writing comedy in general, or in a bridge series, or just any kind of review, less is more, except if you're Red Letter Media, because, God, I don't know how they do it. The pacing is what really does them well. They'll cut a point off just to move on to another point if it's going on too long. But definitely the best advice is, with humor, it's initial reaction. So once you've gone over a joke 20 times in your head, it's not going to be funny anymore to you. Not really. You have to remember how funny it was the first time you came up with it. And that is how the audience will react to it. And that's the best advice I can give for writing.
All right, thank you.
No worries. All right, next question. You, Zach.
Who's playing all the androids?
Who's playing all the androids? Next question. I'm not spoiling that till the episode is out.
Yeah, that's why I didn't ask it.
We don't spoil casting decisions except for Cell, because it's so obvious. No, it's just because we told everybody. What's up? Nope. I don't know where this information keeps coming out, because we haven't even decided on some of the actors yet, so we'll cast them like the episode before, mostly because there are a lot of really good actors who are really good for the character. We're like, who's the best for this role? And that's how auditioning is. It's not who can do the voice, it's who can do it, the best. Because in the end, everyone's auditions they've done for it sound really good. They all sound like really good voices, but we have to pick one. Unless we have them all at the same time. No, it would sound terrible. Fusion, oh. Any other questions? How much longer is the panel, actually? I completely... Not until 3:30? Thank you, staffer. Throw up the horn.
So you only have like 10 minutes.
What's up?
You only have like 10 minutes.
I only have 10 minutes? Good. I'm horrible. There are a bunch of other awesome panels. There's like the main voice actor Q&A tomorrow, which will be hilarious, because all the actors are on that. And I'm gonna sit there going like, I like your work, guys.
And of course, it's the 18 plus panel where I'll be able to go over what I have for the Helsing episode 3.5 script, which is the business meeting. I cannot wait for that. I'm going to have to make so many apologies later. You right there, sir.
Who do you enjoy going to more, Napa or a la carte?
A la carte. I let everything out. Everything that I truly do not believe, I say. Or maybe I do believe everything he says. The thing with Alucard is how we tackled writing him was, he is essentially, he's 500 years old. He has made friends time and time again who have lived and died. He can't take anything seriously. And he can't die, literally. So everything is a joke to him. So he'll take nothing seriously. He will intentionally provoke people to try and entertain himself. Which is what a lot of what episode 2 was.
Yeah, come on, watch TV, man.
If we could only animate it, be like, Luke Valentine would be standing in front of the TV, Alucard would be like,
Yeah, that's interesting. Tell me more about why you're amazing. What was that? Oh, never mind.
Love this couch. You right there, Norwegian man.
Thank you. Back to Alucard. Are you going to be reciting any more of his death letters to the Pope?
The Pope stepped down. that would be brought up at the performance meeting.
I don't know about you, but I got my yearly goal.
I just really wish we could cut to the actual footage of the Pope quitting.
No. Hey, you stop. I'll be honest here.
I wish I had a microphone for that.
Let's be honest here. Let's be really honest here. I mean, the Catholic Church is a very liberal organization. They have no age of consent.
Alucard, why are you practicing that joke? Well, we're meeting with the church later. I'm just practicing all my good points. I can't say that another joke. Damn. In the 4th episode, they had that giant meeting with the church, all the insurance brokers again, Integra, the Queen, and then the Nazis show up. Alucard's, he's gonna have a lot of fun with that one. He sees the Queen, hey, sweet cheeks. Alucard's, I love you, Alucard.
You're old, but it's still do you.
It's Alucard, come on now. They had like a romantic moment, and like, were they a thing? Because that's awesome. Next question. It's Jaden, UK. What's going on, man?
I was actually wondering if you were actually going to voice Primo does the silver or Icalco part.
I believe so, yes. Once he gets to it, I believe I will still hopefully still be playing darts. It would be so much fun because that is a lot of fun to record for, because you break every rule of acting with that guy. You enunciate the wrong words and you talk without any rhythm whatsoever. Now let me tell you about a thing I know about. But yeah, hopefully. We will see. I kind of want Crump to join his evil council. I want more evil back. I want bad guys from other series to show up. I want Jaden Yuki to get like a couple of minions that don't even know what they signed on for. This Craigslist poster said it was an evil council. It is. Watch as I burn this child. That's a toy. It is to me. Crink, 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 crink. I've made a terrible mistake. Oops. Alrighty, yeah, next one.
So 2 questions. Are there any series that you would like to abridge?
Outlaw Star.
Yeah. Second question, do you take suggestions?
So take suggestions? Sure.
For the androids, particularly Android 18.
The episode's already read, too late.
Well,
you're too slow, do. Wait, half school.
We can hear it anyways.
What was your idea?
You're too slow.
You know how in the episode where Bulma's hitting on Trunks and he kind of freaks out?
The crowd freaked out. We debuted that too. They were all screaming, ah! Just like, nice.
Anyways, for Android 18, Bulma's voice, but with a robotic thought to it.
Well, that was kind of what it was in 2 of the dubs. It was actually a girl voice. We have a plan for that voice, and I don't want to spoil it, but it's very...
It's going to be the manliest voice ever.
Is it going to be a Russian man?
Please be a Russian
No!
man.
I'm just kidding, it's actually Norwegian, but don't tell him. Alrighty, El, what's your question?
I was wondering what plans, if any, yet you have for Schrodinger, so I can imagine the jokes.
The double every 5 seconds.
The double thing about Winter is he doesn't show up that much.
Yeah.
He only has about 5 or 6.
Technically, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere and nowhere, and it's... I have an idea, but Schrodinger is like he's such a non-focus in the show. He just kind of is. He is a Deus Ex Machina of the plot. They need someone to show it there, and I think the character's really good. They could have done more with it, but not really. It wasn't part of the Major's plans. I'm more excited to have fun with the Major. I am so excited for the next episode because
Are you going to have him talk?
He is going to do the war speech. The famous war speech from Helsinki 4, where he talks for 7 minutes straight. Not Norbert! It's going to be about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Gentlemen, I want you to understand that I really like war, like a lot. I can't even begin to tell you how much I like it. The thought of being strapped naked to a Panzer tank gets me a little excited. And it escalates from there. And it ends with a really badass song. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of jokes I'd like to do with the 18 plus now. There was another question back there from you? Yes. Definitely Alucard as of right now. Though Cell is kind of the same voice. So that voice in general is a lot of fun because you get to be bombastic and over the top, which is when I'm my best? Question mark. But that's definitely going to be the most fun. I look forward to it so much. Definitely the most fun to actually have record would be because I actually I got to direct Walter's actor, who is a remix, who does Double the North Star. Have anyone seen that? Has anyone seen that one? He's Kami in our show, the new voice of Kami. That's Walter in Helsing. So he's really talented. I highly suggest checking out his Double the North Star, which is really good. I really look forward.
Hey! That's my gimmick. Don't make me come over there. Someone roll me!
There we go. Oh, see, come on now. Alrighty, let's do speed questions. You right there, sir.
Do you have the upcoming two-man play?
You know what? I think Lanny's gonna finish recording Vegeta Makes Krillin Play, which is people really like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually watched the second part. I was legitimately freaked out. I was like, even Krillin's not making this game playable for me because I get easily scared. We actually have some options. We might actually do a co-op Let's Play. I don't want to spoil who it is, but we've been talking to them. And it'd be interesting seeing 2 best friends play against maybe 2 other guys who could be best friends, maybe or maybe not. So we'll see what happens with that. I saw a new hand up in the background. Was that? No, that was me being dumb. All right, Norwegian man, how you doing?
Okay, quick suggestion for like an abridged parody that would be funny. Have you ever heard of Pumpkin Scissors?
I have heard of Pumpkin Scissors.
Have you ever
Worst named anime of all time.
It is, but
Next to Evangelion. That implies it's good.
But
the opinion.
Have you ever thought about doing an abridged parody with that?
The thing is, like, there's definitely a lot, like Outlaw Star I would love to tackle, but one of my favorite ones is
Hey. How's it going?
I've seen him. No, he texted me a little ways back.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, man.
It's okay. We can get out of here nice, right?
That's right.
That was Krillin. I saw him at breakfast. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys looking for a place for breakfast? Okay, there's a place. Right down Goldie's Breakfast. It is a breakfast bistro. That is what they specialize in. It's right around the corner.
Welcome to Boise.
I wept as I ate. All I have is
Vancouver is sushi. That's pretty good, I guess.
I had pizza for breakfast. That was
All of
good.
us live here.
One more question.
Pizza breakfast.
And you have not. Wait, have you asked? Yes. No, you have. Yeah. Yeah. Go for it, man. You. Yes, you with the green hat. Oh, thanks. No.
Simple enough.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you everybody for coming to the Fringe Panel. Definitely stick around. Definitely stick around for the next couple panels. I got the 18 plus panel tomorrow night. The group Q&A tomorrow, and yeah. See you guys around the corner.